All right, 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Ooh, it's been a wild couple days. Ooh. Hold on a minute. Hey, I'm starting my stream.
Huh?
I'm starting my live stream.
Your live stream now?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. I was really hoping I could say hi to you and Connor. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll try again, after I wake up.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
Have a good live stream.
Oops.
The only confirmed head.
Let's turn off some noise here. It is Sunday, right? Is it Sunday? It is Sunday. Oh. Oops. So, let's get everything all set up and things put together. Good morning, Alan. How we doing today, brother? Let's get all this set up. Copy. Also, when do you want to pick up your bookmark? Because I have that. It's done, sitting up there for you. Chat scroll properties. Okay, chat is live. It's Ellie's birthday. Happy birthday, Ellie! How are you? Happy birthday! I'll get some things put away here and. Alright. Well, then I guess we should do something for Ellie's birthday on today's live stream. Yeah? Okay. So, what are some things that she likes? Like topic-wise. Because apparently now I can also make cake toppers. Which is pretty cool. Let's see. I did one. Actually, we need to get this shared around. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Oh, and I just saw Jill's post. She's 5 years old. Astounding. I can't believe she's 5. I can't believe that. Good morning, we're live and caffeinated. Alright. It's all about dinosaurs. Let's see, dinosaurs. She starts kindergarten at the end of August? Oh my god! No way. Kindergarten. Let's see here.
You are almost done. Click above to get started.
That was unsettling. August 28th. Morning. Morning, Ken. Got Jill a pretty knife that came in on Friday. No, we're not going to install that. Yeah, we're going to exit that. That doesn't seem legit. No, that was kind of creepy, actually. Got Jill a pretty knife that came in on Friday. I'll send you a picture. Ooh, I love pictures. Oh man. Let's see. So we're not going to use 3-axis co. Ah, that's what we can do. All right, you know what? Let's see if we can do. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love the sheath too. Oh, let me go. So here's the sheath. And there's the blade. It's kind of hard to see, but it's feather pattern Damascus. That is very pretty. Very, very pretty knife. Let's see. And found out a problem. Sorry if you didn't get hold. That's all right. I will be trying again this week. So I found out, I went to a barbecue last night, and there was they couldn't get the propane to mate properly with the thing for the gas line where the regulator is. And I found out that if you take chrome tan leather, 'cause I just carry a bunch of chrome tan leather with me because I'm a weirdo like that. You can, with a kitchen knife and a little bit of motor oil, you can actually turn that into a proper and sealing gasket for a grill. And yes, it actually somehow worked. There's just this last little bit of congestion that's still mucking about in my chest, and I am not a fan, I'll tell you. But yeah, Alan, that is a very pretty knife. And I would wager that is something you need a power hammer to achieve. I would love to do feather pattern Damascus, but that is just out of my wheelhouse at the moment. I could buy it, I'm sure. That's not quite the same though, is it? Actually, let's see if I can buy. Let's see if I can get feather pattern Damascus. Yeah, you can buy it. For like 100 to 150 bucks. That is. You know what though? That does make a lot of sense. That is some difficult stuff. Because first you have to forge it basically like so you forge it basically like ladder pattern. So you put all your layers in, and you grind your ladder pattern, and then you flatten it to get those, you know, those differing layers shown out. And then what you have to do is heat it up and split the whole thing straight down the center. So what that does is that takes all those nice little ladders and, you know, curls them all down. You have to clean that division really, really well and evenly. And then you need to take those two pieces and, in the correct orientation, forge weld them back together. So I can see why it's so expensive. But good God, that's a lot of money for some of these billets. You know, for the price of 3 of these billets, I can get all the pieces to make my own, my own power hammer here, which, you know, wouldn't be such a bad thing. But I have bigger fish to fry, unfortunately. I need to make ring boxes, because I finished a set of wedding rings recently. I forged out a set of wedding rings, and I need to get those into ring boxes. I should really do a set of really pretty knives, don't you think? Like, even if I just put some sort of wild price tag on them. Just a nice hand forged, kind of out of the box style knife. Put like a $500 or $600 price tag on it and drop it off down at Craven and Caster's, just to really, you know, not that I think many people would buy it, but just to drum up the interest that, hey, there's a guy, he's doing cool stuff, not just leather work. Because currently that's pretty much all I have in his store is leather work. Okay, but yes, I need to do ring boxes and I need to do things and stuff. I need to finish making more bookmarks. So I got a bunch here. I had a bigger piece of scrap lying around, so I just did a big bulk. And I got a couple pentagrams done, some wayfinders. I think I have 11 now. I think I wanted 16 to go down there. But Alan, like I said, I still have your bookmark that I need to get into your hands. And what you call it? Never heard of. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely out of my skill range. Yeah, I would need. You know, I think for even 3 people, or for 2 people, it'd be a challenge. You might need 3 people there. Yeah, 1 person to hold one side of the billet, and the... No, I guess you could do it with 2 people. But yeah, once you start getting into these really high-end Damascus patterns, so everything starts off as a simple building block, right? And you have to imagine it, let's say, you know, like these leather pieces. You can take them, you can stack them. Like that. And you only get the pattern here on the edge if this is the face of the billet. So to get a pattern to show up on the face, there's only two ways to do it. Either do something to the face and then flatten it, like a raindrop would be you drill a bunch of holes and then flatten it. And that takes all those patterns that would be shown, you know, in this cross section. It exposes a divot, and then when you flatten it, it forms a thing like that. With ladder pattern, which is what I did those swords with, you get a bunch of scores, you know, perpendicular to the length, and then flatten it, or at least roughly perpendicular to the length. So then, like I said, you got all these score marks here, and then you have to split it this way, which would take all those pieces and kind of curl them down. And then you clean the center and reforge it together, and you get a bunch of, it looks kind of like a feather, which is cool. But yeah, you would need at least 2 smiths working on that. So one to hold one side of the billet, and the chisel, and the other one to hold the other side of the billet and a hammer until you get a power hammer. I think you would want to work that pretty chunky first, like something that's at least ½ an inch thick. That'd make it a lot easier. Something that's like 1 inch by ½ an inch. Yeah. You just have a really high layer count on it. And then you forge it thinner later. Thinner, wider, taller later. But here's the thing with like working Damascus. Like 1080, 1095, D1, D2, O1. You can work those all the way from welding temperature all the way down to like 1,000 degrees. Sometimes you could even push it down to like 800 degrees. With Damascus, because you have different materials that move better at different heats, you need to work everything as hot as possible. So you want to work everything at like 1,600 degrees and higher. So you don't need, everything doesn't need to be welding temperature the entire time. But the hotter you can work it, the better it'll work, and the less chance you'll have of a delamination. It's really a pain in the ass. But you get spectacular results. So if you can get the right price for it, it's worth it. Good morning, Jill. How are we doing today? I heard it's Little Bean's birthday. You know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly. I know exactly what I'm going to do for little Ellie.